somebody listening or watching, maybe they're in high school, maybe they're in college, they're like, well, I want to become a counselor or a social worker. What classes, what prereqs, or where do you apply? How do you start? How did you find out about this?
Yeah, so I mean, like going back to my Sierra college days, taking the psychology courses, I'm like, okay, so I do want to be a psychology major. And then you kind of go into a university like Sac State or whatever else you want to go. Sac State's not bad if you live in Sacramento area, just because it has a good psychology program. I know people tend to want to move away, but that's not always the best idea. Just saying that.
At least
just
in
save
this
some
case,
money or whatever.
Yeah.
But and also you do want to kind of see what your options are in terms of career and like what you're going to be doing for a living, because the majority of people who do get like the psychology degree and end up going a little further, like let's say for a master's of counseling, you have to they might not like envision that in the beginning, just because if you're like me and you're going into it for like the psychology part of it and just the interest in human behavior, and like you might not see yourself as a counselor, let's say, like, you know, just working for an agency and helping people who like you maybe aren't even qualified to help so much. But inform yourself on what it is you will be doing, and then what steps you can take to do what you actually do want to do. Like even there's like a research aspect to it. If you're interested in that, there's like definitely classes you can take and like connections you can make with certain people and go into that part of it. Or and like
then obviously maybe talk to your counselor at school.
Oh, definitely talk to your counselor too, and talk to your peers and talk to professors a lot. I think that's what helped me out the most, and something that I was the most scared to do, but then I realized that did help me out the most.
Talking to your
professors. And then you could go into academia, become a professor, other things like that. There's a lot more to psychology than what a lot of people settle for. And I'm just talking to like those that are more like me, I guess I should say. But definitely a rewarding field, even the counseling part of it, and just like the experience of working with patients. You definitely do learn a lot just with that part of it too.
That's awesome.